You're doomed to stay. Go.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Got terribly quiet. Why do you people think it's so important to find out about me?
Because we need to know what's on the other side.
Why do you think I know that I can let you know what's on the other side? I'm not really where the others are.
Can you tell us about what it's like for you?
Well, I just kind of hang out around here and watch people.
Did you used to work here?
Yeah.
What was your job?
I guess what you call is a ticket agent.
So you collected fares for the railroad?
Yeah. That's what I did.
How long ago did you work here?
Back, let's see, there was a war going on at that time. Let me see which war was that. World War II, I believe. It was one of the world wars, but I believe it was World War II.
Is there others here with you?
Yeah, there's a couple other people, a couple of guys and a couple of gals here.
And are they here by choice, or are they something keeping them here?
They're here because they're really kind of, well, one of them's kind of confused, not sure whether she wants to come or go. She doesn't know if she wants to face what's on the other side, whether she wants to face what's over when she crosses over.
Sounds like she's more afraid than anything.
Yeah, she's kind of scared. Of course, things can get kind of scary around here too. We're not so sure about some of the people that come in here.
How did you skip judgment?
I just didn't go. I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay here. I like being in this place. But I just don't understand where all the trains went.
So you're not aware that they stopped using this for the train station?
Yeah, I know they stopped using it, but I don't know where they moved the trains to.
If you knew where the trains were, would you move to where they are?
I'd go visit the trains. but I like it here. But I would go visit the trains. Might even take a ride on the trains.
So you are able to leave if you chose to?
Yeah, if I wanted to, I could, but there's not too many places I really want to go.
Have you been outside the building anytime recently?
Yeah, sometimes I go outside, look around, don't like what I see, so I just come back in and try to pretend it's like it used to be.
How do you feel about the groups that come out and try to do investigations here?
I just don't really understand why they want to know about the other side.
A lot of people say that they try to learn about the other side, so when it's their turn to cross or to go over, they have a better understanding of what is there. Not everybody's aware that there's different levels. You could choose not to go to judgment. Other people want to find out that there's more that takes place after their body ceases to exist. They want to know that after they die, there's something else there.
Oh, okay, so they're afraid maybe there's nothing over here?
That's correct.
And there's just no black hole kind of thing?
That's correct. They want to know there's some type of an existence beyond our idea of what living is.
Well, even over here you can be pretty unhappy.
Now, one of the things we also try to learn is when families in homes are dealing with something that is terrifying them, we try to learn how we would be able to help those families with whatever may be terrifying them. Because there are things out there that do.
Yeah, well, sometimes we have some of those that come through here. But they don't stay long. They just keep on moving.
Is there any advice that you could provide us for how to approach something that is there to terrify people?
We just tell them to get lost.
They usually listen.
Sometimes they're a little stubborn, but they get the message. They get the idea. We don't want them around. They don't stay where they're not wanted. Since we're not scared of them, it doesn't hold them here as much because they really like to see people or other spirits scared.
So fear is a big part of what empowers them to be able to continue.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but I think it's just because they like to scare people. They think they're big and bad. They want to make you think they're big and bad. And they're not nearly as tough as they try to act like they are.
So they put on a big show. Just
Yeah.
fool people.
Try to make you hurt yourself.
Now, when the people come out to do investigations here, as you've witnessed yourself, they bring a lot of different things to try to use for communication. Flashlights, meters, cameras, video cameras. Have you yourself tried to interact with them using any of these devices?
Yeah, sometimes. I just think it's all a bunch of nonsense.
Is there anything that seems to work better than others?
Flashlights are pretty easy.
Flashlights are pretty, okay. I do want to thank you for sitting here talking with us right now. One of the things I always want to do is be respectful of spirits or whoever we're speaking with. So I do want to thank you right at this moment for speaking with us and answering our questions.
Okay.
Do you know where your body is?
No, that's kind of part of the problem. I'd like to know where it is.
What's your name?
Mike,
Mike, what?
Mike Flannery.
Mike Flannery from World War II era. Did you die after the war?
Yeah, a short while after the war, I got hurt real bad, and it made me where I never was quite the same.
May I ask what your birthday was?
Well, let's see, when I died, I was in my early 40s. So, let's see, when my birthday was. So I must have been around maybe somewhere in 1900, early 1900s.
So do you remember the day that you passed away?
Yeah, I was pretty sick. I got quite sick. Like I said, my health wasn't good, and I finally got pneumonia. Took a week or so before it finally got me. It just got where I couldn't breathe no more.
So what happened when you died? Do you remember? Did you see yourself?
No, I just kind of went to sleep. Next thing I knew, I saw everybody crying over me.
But then where'd you go after that?
I just came here. I don't know what they did with my body.
You didn't follow your family home?
No.
You just kind of went wherever you wanted after that?
Yeah, I just came here. This is where I wanted to be.
Is this where you had a lot of your happiest memories?
Yeah, yeah. Loved what I did. Loved my work. Loved the people I worked with.
Can you tell us about some of those happy memories you had here?
Well, let's see. Loved the kids. The kids were really special. They were always, most of them were really excited about getting to go on the train. There were a few of them. A few of them were a little scared, so I spent a little time talking to them if I had a chance and calm them down a little bit so they didn't be so scared.
Did you have kids of your own?
No, never had any kids of my own. I think that's when I enjoyed the kids that came in here so much, because they were kind of like my kids, especially the ones that made a lot of trips on the train. It was always good to see them come back.
What about brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I had a couple brothers.
Do you remember their names?
Charlie and Sylvester.
Were they older or younger than you?
Sylvester was older, much older. Charlie was my younger brother.
So you're the middle child.
Yeah, yeah.
You had the bigger brother to protect you, and you protected the little brother?
Yeah. And that's pretty much the way it went.
Is your little brother still alive?
I don't think so. Of course, I don't see anybody, any of my family here. They must have gone on to that other place.
What about you? Do you have the option of moving on to somewhere else?
Yeah, no, I don't have to stay here. I just like it here. Maybe someday I'll decide it's time to move on.
Do you know anybody that works in this building now?
I don't really pay too much attention to the names, but I just kind of watch them come and go.
Do you have a favorite person that works here?
I like to kind of hang around this room, but I like the security guards.
The one here tonight's a very nice man.
Yeah, he is. I like it at night when he's here, and he just kind of hangs out with us.
So what do you think about heaven or hell?
I kind of think we make our own. It really depends on our state of mind and how our spirit is. If we're gonna worry about what we did back then, back when we were alive, then if we think we did bad things and let those things bother us, then we're in hell.
Is there anything that we could do for you, bring to you?
Nah,
No?
nah.
Is there any information you'd like to know about your family?
If you could find out where my body is, I would like that.
Well, we have a good idea of the date you were born. We have your first and last name. Do you have a middle name?
Nah.
Okay.
Parents didn't believe in middle names.
Okay. What was your religious beliefs?
I didn't have any religious beliefs.
Okay. Did you have a family burial plot anywhere?
No.
Do you remember where you lived? What town or county?
Well, somewhere up north of Salt Lake or somewhere around Clearfield.
Okay. And can you tell us anything about your parents that'll help us track down where your body is? I like their names.
My dad's name was James, or they called him Jimmy.
Okay.
Mom's name was Irene.
Okay. Is there more questions about how to do research and more about it?
Were you born here in the state of Utah?
Yeah, my parents came from Iowa or Ohio or somewhere like that, and I was born out here.
What other things can you do from that side physically? Can you manipulate objects or manipulate people?
I can move things around from one place to the other. I usually don't mess with too much unless I feel like it's necessary. Some of the other people like to get into things, cause problems, mischief. They don't mean no harm. They just like to get attention. Like to watch people's reactions to what they do. But they don't mean no harm.
Well, I once again, I just want to take the time for you sitting down and speaking with us, and we will see what we can do about helping you find out where your body is at.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Absolutely.
sir. Thank you.
Is there any questions you have for us?
No, sir.
Okay,
But thank you for your help.
absolutely. We're happy to do it. Other questions, you guys?
I have another question. We would like to take your picture. So we can take a picture.
I'll give it my best try, my best shot.
To warn you, they're doomed to stay. Go, 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 go.